Picture this: you're standing at a private airport terminal. On your left, a $150 million Gulfstream G650. On your right, an Emirates First Class suite that costs a fraction of that. Both promise luxury, privacy, and prestige. But here's the million-dollar question, literally, that keeps financial advisors to the ultra-wealthy awake at night: which one actually makes sense? The answer isn't what you think, and by the end of this video, you'll understand why some billionaires still choose commercial first class over owning their own flying palace. Let's talk cold, hard cash. Because when it comes to luxury travel, the numbers are absolutely jaw-dropping. A single Emirates First Class ticket from Dubai to New York? That'll set you back around $21,000. Expensive? Absolutely. But now, let's talk about private jet ownership. The Gulfstream G650, the Mercedes of the sky, costs $75 million upfront. But wait, it gets better. Annual maintenance? For $1 million. Crew salaries? Another $500,000. Hangar fees? $250,000. Insurance? $150,000. We're talking $5 million per year just to keep it in the air, before you even fly anywhere. The private aviation industry is exploding, but the numbers reveal something fascinating. Currently, there are 23,000 private jets worldwide, yet only 0.0003% of the global population can actually afford to own one. The average private jet owner is worth $1.5 billion, not million, billion. And here's the kicker: even at that wealth level, they only use their jets an average of 400 hours per year. Meanwhile, first-class passengers number in the millions annually, with the global first-class market valued at $31 billion. Why millionaires still fly first class? Warren Buffett, worth over $120 billion, has been spotted in commercial first class multiple times. Richard Branson, who literally owns an airline, often flies Virgin Atlantic upper class. Mark Cuban has said he regrets buying his private jet. What do these billionaires know that we don't? The answer is surprisingly practical. First, it's the flexibility. Miss your first-class flight? Book another one. Your $75 million jet broken? You're grounded. Second, it's about asset allocation. That $75 million in a private jet could be generating $5 to $7 million annually in returns elsewhere. The smart money reasons for first class. The ultra-wealthy who choose first class aren't being cheap, they're being strategic. Commercial first class offers incredible perks that even private jets can't match. You get access to the world's most exclusive airport lounges like Lufthansa First Class Terminal or Emirates Lounge, where you can shower, dine at Michelin-level restaurants, and even get spa treatments. Your jet maintenance? That's the airline's problem. Flight crew? Professionally trained and regulated. Insurance liability? Covered. Weather delays? Alternative flights available immediately. Plus, there's something many rich people actually value: anonymity. Arriving at a private terminal in your G650 screams wealth. Walking through first-class priority boarding? You blend in with business travelers. Quote, the question isn't whether you can afford a private jet. The question is whether you can afford to have $80 million not working for you. Every dollar in a depreciating asset is a dollar not compounding elsewhere. Smart wealth is about strategic deployment, not ego. Robert Frank, wealth reporter at CNBC. Here's where it gets interesting. There is a break-even point where private jets make perfect financial sense. If you're flying more than 400 hours per year, that's roughly 200 round trips, the math starts tilting toward ownership. Time is money, and for someone billing $5,000 per hour, every minute saved is profit. A private jet eliminates security lines, boarding waits, and layovers. A 3-hour commercial journey becomes a 90-minute private flight door-to-door. That's 90 minutes of billable time saved, multiplied by 200 trips per year, equals 300 hours saved annually. At $5,000 per hour, that's $1.5 million in recovered productivity. Private jets aren't just about speed, they're about control. You need to visit 4 cities in 2 days? Done. Want to bring your dog? No problem. Need to have a confidential board meeting in flight? Your entire cabin is a secure boardroom. Private jets excel in specific scenarios, multi-city tours, traveling with large teams, accessing remote locations with limited commercial service, and time-sensitive emergencies. Tech CEOs flying between Silicon Valley, Seattle, and Austin multiple times per week. Private makes sense. Consultant flying business class quarterly to London? First class wins. Let's break down the actual cost per hour flown. This is where the rubber meets the runway. If you fly 400 hours per year in your own jet at $5 million annual all-in cost, you're paying $12,500 per hour. Sound expensive? Emirates First Class from Dubai to London is 7 hours and costs $18,000, that's $2,571 per hour. But here's the twist, if you only fly 100 hours per year, your private jet costs $50,000 per hour. Suddenly, that $21,000 first-class ticket to New York looks like a bargain. The crossover point? Around 350,400 flight hours annually. At number 5, we have the Emirates First Class Shower Spa. Yes, you read that right, a shower at 40,000 feet. Only available on the A380, this isn't just a tiny bathroom with a handheld shower. We're talking a full spa experience with heated floors, mood lighting, and premium skincare products. You can literally shower mid-flight, change into fresh clothes, and arrive looking like you just left a 5-star hotel. Private jets, even $75 million ones, don't have showers. They have bathrooms, sure, but not a spa experience at cruising altitude. Coming in at number 4, the Lufthansa First Class Terminal in Frankfurt. This isn't a lounge, it's a separate terminal. You drive directly to this building, check in privately, clear customs in minutes, and have access to a full-service restaurant, cigar lounge, and even a bath suite. When it's time to board, they drive you directly to your aircraft in a Mercedes or Porsche. Private jet passengers? They use FBOs, fixed-base operators. Nice, but not this nice. The irony? This experience is only available to commercial passengers. At number 3, the Singapore Airlines Suites. Not seats, suites. Each passenger gets a fully enclosed cabin with a bed, not a lie-flat seat, but an actual bed with mattress and duvet. Double suites are available for couples. You have a wardrobe, a 32-inch TV, and a sliding door for complete privacy. The catering? Book the cook service with lobster thermidor and Dom Perignon. This level of space and privacy rivals many private jets, especially smaller ones. And you're still paying $15,000 to $20,000 versus millions for comparable private space. Number 2 on our list, Etihad's The Residence. This is the most exclusive commercial flying experience in the world. It's a 3-room suite, yes, 3 rooms, with a living room, bedroom, and private bathroom with shower. You get a personal butler, a dedicated chef, and a chauffeur service on both ends. It's only available on select A380 routes, and there's only 1 residence per aircraft. The cost? Around $32,000 one way. Still a fraction of private jet charter rates, and you get service levels that rival the best private aviation. And at number 1, the networking and status symbol of commercial first class. Here's what private jet owners won't tell you: commercial first class is where deals happen. You might sit next to a Fortune 500 CEO, a celebrity, or a major investor. These chance encounters have launched partnerships, investments, and friendships. Private jets? You're with your own team or alone. Plus, there's subtle status in having the Emirates First Class Platinum card or being a Lufthansa HON Circle member. These status symbols signal you're a serious traveler without the ostentation of owning a jet. In certain circles, that's worth more than pulling up in a G650. Here's the truth that luxury lifestyle influencers won't tell you: it's not about which is better, it's about which is smarter for your situation. If you're flying less than 300 hours per year, first class demolishes private jets on value. You get 90% of the luxury at 5% of the cost. If you're flying 400 plus hours annually, need multi-city flexibility, or bill $10,000 plus per hour, private jets become the smart move. But here's the fascinating middle ground: many ultra-wealthy individuals do both. They own a jet share or fractional ownership for frequent routes, and they fly commercial first class for international trips where first class products are exceptional. The smart traveler's strategy. The wealthiest travelers have figured out a hybrid approach that maximizes value while maintaining luxury. For domestic hops and multi-city tours, they use private jet memberships like NetJets or Wheels Up. You pay for hours flown without ownership headaches. For long-haul international flights, especially to destinations with exceptional first-class products like Dubai, Singapore, or Frankfurt, they book commercial first class and enjoy experiences private jets can't match. For quick business trips under 3 hours, many just fly business class. The time savings of first class don't justify the 3x price premium. The key? Flexibility and strategic thinking over ego. Most private jets sit unused 85% of the year. The evolution of luxury air travel tells a fascinating story. In the golden age of aviation, first class was truly first class, spacious, elegant, and exclusive. Then came the private jet boom of the 1990s when ownership became the ultimate status symbol. But something interesting happened in the 2010s. Commercial first class fought back with products so exceptional they changed the game. Today, we're seeing a convergence where both options serve different but equally valid purposes in the luxury travel ecosystem. So what's the final takeaway? If someone tells you private jets are always better, they're lying or selling something. If someone says first class is always smarter, they've never had to visit 5 cities in 3 days. The truth? True wealth is having the wisdom to choose the right tool for the job. Warren Buffett flying commercial isn't being cheap, he's being strategic. The CEO who owns a jet isn't being wasteful if it saves 500 hours a year. Luxury isn't about spending the most, it's about getting the most value for your spend. And sometimes, that means the $20,000 first-class ticket is actually more luxurious than the $5 million annual jet expense. Now you know what the rich know, and that knowledge alone is priceless.